Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Duviri Maxing Out. Today we are going to be focusing on Mesa, which is a frame I have touched on a bit, but I still need to max her out. I have maxed out the regulators how I want them, but the frame itself, still no former on and lacking a bit, so yeah, that's what we're rolling with today. And I've also got us the Prisma Lenz, which is a weapon which I haven't even touched yet. It only came out with Barrow quite recently, so yeah, I thought we'd go ahead and do that today, along with the Sicarus Prime and the Paracesis, which is another weapon that is required to get up to rank 40 before it can be maxed out. So more former onto this guy. And yeah, that's going to help me obviously keep leveling up or getting closer to Legendary 4 for when that becomes a thing. So, yep. And yeah, we'll just hop straight into it. I've got to get our Mesa nice and leveled up. I'm thinking not too dissimilar from what we already currently have on this build. We'll keep the efficiency as is. But perhaps we'll, sub out Alga Message for something more interesting, and we can put in a something or other up here, don't know what yet. And we also want to change the polarity up here as well, I would think. Maybe Growing Power actually would be a good one to have. Yeah, because I think we'll get ability strength from actually killing things with our peacemakers, so that's probably a pretty good one to go with. But again, we can always use the plus strength based on our armor, the decree that comes up, so that's something to bear in mind. And then we'll obviously do some fashion frame as well. But yeah, let's hop into it, get her ranked up along with the weapons, and we'll move forward from there. Alright guys, so I've been a bit conservative with the build here. I'm trying to preserve my platinum supply a bit so I can use it on some fashion. But we've got ourselves Growing Power on now, and yeah, we don't have enough room on our Eczema slot, obviously with Growing Power on, to fit a full one, so I've just done a half-ranked enemy sense for now. And we've got Vitality and Intensifying without an Umbral mod. If we did have an Umbral Former, that's what I meant before, sorry, then we would be able to fit a full ranked mod on here, but I'm not even sure what I'd throw on, to be honest. Perhaps a bit of extra strength, or maybe endurance, I don't know. We've got Guardian and Velocity on. Velocity, very good for our fourth ability, so that's just a no-brainer on Mesa, to be honest. And then Guardian to stack with that little decree that we can get. That's going to improve our strength based on armor. I'm hoping that's going to pop up. Everything else geared towards duration as well as efficiency, so we can just spam our third ability and keep our third ability, Shatter Shield, and first Nourish active for quite a while. Nourish, it's actually pretty good on Mesa, since any enemies that shoot her with her third ability active are just going to get hit by viral damage, and also it's going to help our peacemakers out as well, applying viral damage there. In terms of our lens, we have ourselves a fairly straightforward kind of joint crit and joint status build, I guess. Yeah, basically just a normal AoE build, I guess, with terminal velocity, and yeah, galvanized chamber, all that good stuff. Although, yeah, heavy caliber instead of split chamber, obviously, so we can spread out our shots a bit more. On the Sicarus Prime right here, it is a status build with crit thrown in, so yeah, we got Creeping Bullseye, Prone Target Cracker, and then both of our 60/60 mods on with galvanized shot. And then Steady Hands just to reduce the kick, because the Sicarus does have a bit of a kick to it. And then our Paracesis, just two formers here. I could throw one more on, and I probably will at some point, but I am now out of former, unfortunately, so I've settled on this for now. Again, joint crit, joint stats, since it does have pretty good stats on both, with Primed Reach on. So yeah, all in all, should be a fairly decent build. I might even replace Berserker Fury with something like Prime Smite Corrupted or something, but yeah, that's decent enough. So what we want to do now, guys, we want to sort out our fashion frame, and then we will go ahead and sort out the weapons demonstration. Alright, guys, so I have decided to play around with the Void Shell skin here, and I've gone with the similar Trooper vibe that I wanted with Mag. I might change out the armor set on the shoulders and the legs, but the Saturn 6 chestplate I think worked quite well with the normal Mesa skin Void Shell vibes. In terms of the appearance on the Void Shell skin that we have got, let's just go ahead and have a look. So we've got the Oxium Gloss on primary, Sleek Tycor plate on the secondary, we've got Junction Mode, and then Battle Worn Steel on kind of the shoulders, just to give it more of a matte look there, and a bit more of a sheen on the black, which I quite liked. And then yeah, our usual black, red, white, and orange colours going. And then I have used on the Syandana, whoops, the Sildark Syandana again. It just worked too well already with the ninja vibes that we've got going here. But yeah, I'm probably going to change out the Targus leg plates at least, because they're a bit overpowering, I think. So maybe just tone them down a bit to something a bit sleeker. But overall, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. So let's hop into the weapons testing. Alright guys, so once again, AoE weapons against, Steel Path, Corrupt Heavy Gunners. Not expecting the world out of this, but You know, let's see. Let's go ahead and throw on poise, actually, before we do that. So yeah, not a lot of damage. Let's try doing an armor strip right here. A bit extra. Not too bad. Yeah. That's not too bad. It'll improve as well if we get it in the Steel Path circuit. Let's try out the Sicarus Prime. So again, pretty limited damage right here against these insanely tough enemies. The armor strip, the slash damage should help us out a bit. And yeah, the more enemies we kill, the more damage we do, to the point where we can pretty much one-shot them. I say one-shot them, one-burst them, so that's quite nice. And then the Paracesis is going to be a very similar story as well, I would imagine. But yeah, not going to do a whole lot of damage against these guys, I wouldn't think. Let's go armor strip. We can get up to red crits, mind you, which is quite nice. Cool. Alright. Let's get Mesa in the Steel Path circuit, guys. Oh my god, guys. I have been waiting so long for Mesa to come up. I swear. It must have been a fair few hours now. Sorry, that was just disconnecting my mouse right there. Right, so we need... probably, I mean, we could do that, but it doesn't seem worth it, or even that. That's pretty good. Extra corrosive, yeah, not bad. We can do better, we can do better. Ooh. Lovely jubbly. Bit of armor damage. Alright, so weapon-wise, we really don't have much going for us, but that's fine. We do have our Sicarus, mind you. That's quite nice. Spyro, I don't care about. What else we got? Cero. Let's take the Endurer. Why not? And the Baz move. I think that's fair. Cool. Alright, guys. Let's see how far we can make it with our Mesa. Alright, guys. We are moving on to the Tier 2 defense. And I gotta say, this is a lot of fun. By far the most powerful build we've tested, which I was fully expecting. Not gonna lie. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to take this one up to level cap. I really wish I did, and I might actually do that in the future at some point. But already at this stage, like you can tell just how much damage is being put out by this Mesa. It is absurd. Oh, and I've just got this. Okay. Oh, or I could finish off this. Oh no, it's so... We'll finish off Fortified Will, I think. Yeah. I'm killing them before the status damage really matters, you know, so... Yeah, basically nothing comes close. It's just complete destruction across the map. Energy never runs out, I never die. You know, even the Thrax enemies, they're just melting before me. And what you got to remember as well is that, like I said, we are very early on in this game. I do not have like anywhere near the decrees that I would want or consider that would max out this build. So I don't have any of the cold damage on crit. None of that's going on already. I've only got 1 point into corrosive damage on my shots. I think the only... I can't even remember what ones I have, to be honest, but you know, there's nothing like crazy. The strength one, that's pretty good. That we just picked up on this. Now that that's maxed out, you know, you can see our Fortified Will in the top there. We do get an extra 500% ability strength, which I can just throw straight onto my Nourish. And yeah, basically we just mow everyone down. I think actually what would be good here is just sacking strength again. Because I get so much strength from Fortified Will that it's like... I could just up my range so much. And And then, yeah, my scope would remain wider for way longer and deal way more damage across the board. So maybe we'll try that at some point. You know, even my second ability is useful with 500% ability strength. Remember, it gives a damage bonus. So I'm getting... I don't even know what the damage bonus would be, to be honest, on my second at 500%, but I'm sure it will be significant. But yeah, never have I felt kind of so relaxed on Steel Path Circuit in every game retype. Like, even Excavation. Obviously, you have to defend one point at a time, but the enemies just don't come close to the objective, so it never takes any damage. Should be maybe a bit careful about Fire Eximus. We can still die to status effects. I don't have any efficiency decrees either, by the way. My energy pool is just staying as is. So I could, in fact, take off Prime Flow, I think. We'll just keep going, actually. I'll keep recording this. We'll see if we pick up anything. I mean, this. Yeah, sure. I saw another one over there. Yes, I did. Over here, maybe? Nope. Ah, there it is. Yeah, that'll probably come in handy. Yeah, let's go for that. When we get our cold. Right. So I can actually use my Sicarus here. Probably best. Pistols do get bonus fire rate from Mesa, so, you know, I'm not going to do that. I'll just go into an operator. Very nice. Let's see, where's he going to go? Is he going to go that way or this way? He's going to go that way. Whoa, we took a bit too much damage right there, I think. You can use Mesas for... Oh, I'm actually got down here. I didn't realise that. Where has this guy gone? What? He's vanished from the face of the earth. Oh well, we'll take a death. First death. Anything solid in this thing? Unfortunately, as much as I would want to carry this up to level cap if possible, I am going to run out of time, sadly, so yeah, I just need to be cautious of time. Yeah, I mean, nourished with 500% strength basically means when we pick up an energy orb, our energy just goes to maximum. Missing one dude? There it is. There we go. Let's get behind this thing. So I think it'll be Exterminate next. We'll do Exterminate and then we will we'll call it there. See what other decrees we can get our hands on. Good stuff. Oh, it's survival. I don't know if I want to stay in for survival. I think we've demonstrated this build enough, guys. So I'm going to leave, and we'll have a regroup back in the Orbiter. Right, guys. Mesa proving to be an absolute monster. Really fun. Unkillable, almost, as we saw there. And just damage beyond belief. And obviously, like I said, I did not have all the decrees that I would want on my build right there. I did have the ability strength one, which obviously helped and was very good with the armor value. And yeah, just the sustain and everything else on her was absolutely ridiculous. What I would say is that I think you could get away with just taking off Prime Flow and putting something else on there. I'm not sure what. In fact, you could even put Archon Flow on there instead of Prime Flow, because that would probably be better, but we don't have enough capacity for that. Maybe take off Enemy Sense and put on Archon Flow, because then you get more energy orb drops. Not that you need them, mind you, so maybe that's not such a good idea. But, you know, there's so many other things you could put on there that would benefit you, I think. Adaptation for more tankiness, not that you need it. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot you can do, and she is very fun to play. So, yeah. Give her a go, guys. Give her a go. I always recommend players who are kind of starting to get into Steel Path to go for Mesa anyway. She's a really good early game frame for Steel Path, so get your hands on her for sure. But we will round off the video here. If you guys have any suggestions for future frames you would like to see, again, bear in mind we are only doing prime frames to begin with, and leave those down in the comments below. Otherwise, if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one, guys.